Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your Board with Everything reading. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. I'm going to ask you to use your intuition as well. Your space has been cleared. Your ancestors and spirit guides have been asked to come in to this reading, the guides of love and light. Once again, use your intuition. If there's anything in this reading that resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Share with all Capricorn placements in your life if this is helpful. And please, please, please subscribe to this channel for more. And let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Have our first card out. Thank you so much for being here and being patient. I've been battling a cold. So excuse my voice as well. Second card out. And I read in the upright. Unless Spirit tells me to do the opposite, but I read in the upright. One more card for Capricorn. So the first card out, we have the Seven of Cups. This is dreams. Lots of options. Making choices, multiple possibilities, multiple opportunities, picking and choosing. This could also be a sign of procrastination, dreaming, having fantasies, having illusions, not really trying to make something happen that you really want to happen. You're just like dreaming about it. But not putting any action behind the dream. And then we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is pretty much you move into something calmer, something more peaceful or healing, or making some type of progress. But you're moving from something chaotic to something that's more tranquil. And then we have the Empress card. That is a major arcana. It's almost like saying that no matter what, this is going to happen. And so the Empress card is basically connecting to the earth and reminding you that abundance is unlimited. Right? So you go from a no card to a maybe card to a yes card. And what this reading is saying to me, just looking at these three cards right here, is when I said the no, maybe, yes, it's no, this is not for you anymore. Moving to calmer shores. What are you moving towards? And to me, I feel like the decision that you're making is going to be a huge yes. It's going to be something that you pray for. The water signifies to me a spiritual type of thing. You following your intuition. Excuse me. Feel like I was going to sneeze. It feels also to me like you're making the right decision because you have this card. You feel calm inside. You feel like you're doing what's right. You're moving in the right direction. You're at peace with your decision to leave this no. You're at peace to choose an opportunity and leave. You're at peace to accept an opportunity that came to you while you were in this situation of no. So let's just say you're in a job, you have manipulative co-workers or a manager or something like that, someone is over you. This is no longer good for you. So this is like you have a lot of options and opportunities coming your way. Evidently, Capricorn, you choose the right thing to do because you're starting to feel like you can deflate. You're starting to feel like you can release the stress that's within you because of the situation that you were in. And you move to the Empress card, which is fertility, being pregnant with more things. And let's just like, when we really look at the word pregnant, when we really think about that, yes, things are a bit rough at first, but it's like once that baby is born, you forget about all that, you know, the stretching, the hard times, the pain. You forget about all of that and you enjoy the blessing or the bundle of joy that came after all of that. You can talk about it, but you probably won't even talk about everything that happened because you completely forget it because you have such joy in front of you, right? So I feel like wherever you are right now, Capricorn, it is not for you, or it is time to release that thing because it is no longer for you. And you are going to a place that is definitely for you. It is tailor-made for you. It has been designed for you. It has been orchestrated for you. It's like a divine movement that you've made. The overall message, I don't think that this is it because I hit it. The overall message for Capricorn. I'm hearing just trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your feelings on this. Overall message for Capricorn, please. Be patient. Temperance card. This is another major arcana, and this is the card that I asked for your overall message. It says, I know my extremes, now I seek peace. So basically, you're looking for balance in the movement that you've made. You do have an inner calm about yourself because you understand. This card is saying to me that you understand what you're doing. You understand where you're leaving. You understand where you're going. You're understanding that it doesn't look like what it should look like to outside people. And if you were to tell people about this, they would have something to say because they've never heard of anything like this. However, Capricorn, this move, you know, is giving you financial freedom. It is also giving you time freedom. It's giving you the ability to be more creative with the time. Now, I feel like you're taking some of your time back. Like you're gonna do things plus more. Okay, for instance, let's just say this. You have a job where you're working 20 hours and you're making $2,000. But there's so much chaos there. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth the 20 hours and the $2,000 when you can go do something else? So an opportunity comes along and you get to work 15 hours, or you can even work 25 hours, but you have peace and you get to make $3,000 or $2,500. Okay, so that's more than the $2,000 plus you get peace. You may have to work 5 hours more or you get to work less. Either way it goes, you're moving to something that is better for you, that is peaceful for you, mind, body, and soul. And you know, you've evaluated, you've analyzed this situation. It doesn't seem like it's something typical for your generation, for your time. I hear this a lot at work. These kids these days, they're just trying to make money off the internet. Yes, that's where we're going. However, in my generation, you needed to clock in to make money. You needed to sit at a desk, or you need to work in a warehouse, or you need to drive trucks, or you know, what have you. You needed to be in somebody's office. You need to be on somebody's time clock in order to make money. So people who think like that can't understand or can't even fathom how younger people or younger generations can just go on the internet, pick up their phone, and make a lot of money. They do less work, they work less time, and they're making way more than the parents. Okay, I'll be honest. My daughter makes way more than me, and she's at home way more than me, and she gets way more rest than I do. But I can understand it. However, that's what's happening with you. You're transitioning into something that's bigger and greater for you. People on the outside won't be able to understand where you're going, but that is okay, because the only thing that you're doing is taking the people with you that understand. You're only communicating with people who understand. That's all you're doing, Capricorn. You're going within, and that's all you're doing. You're talking to those that understand, that won't criticize you, that won't say you can't do it because they couldn't do it. You're not talking to anybody like that. Look, even the Empress is sitting alone. Even the Empress is sitting alone. She listens to her spirit guides. She listens to her intuition, and that's what tells her what to do. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, and I believe this hardship is because you were where you were, at that place that no longer serves you. It says temporary financial hardship or negative change to the circumstance. And I believe the negative change to your circumstance could be something that happened at the job that pretty much made you see the opportunities that were in your face. Because let's be real, Capricorn, sometimes you don't see an opportunity that's in your face, that's been in your face for maybe 6 months. You don't see it until something bad happens, and now you're ready. You're so ready to move on. Now the opportunity has been like, yeah, I've been waiting on you to take off the blinders because I've been standing right here for the longest. You know, like, take off the blindfolds and see me. But sometimes, no matter how hard we look, we won't see the opportunity right in our face until something bad happens or something pushes that last button. And I believe that's what has happened. Something has pushed that last button, which has caused you to leave and start to manifest the life that you've been wanting. You had to be ready for it. And Spirit had to make sure that once this happened, you wouldn't look back. So Spirit is giving you what you asked for, but Spirit had to make sure that once it was given to you, you weren't going to say, you know what, I doubt it, let me go back. You weren't going to do that negative self-talk that you normally do. You know how Capricorns like to analyze everything, you know, check all the boxes, pros and cons, make plans and what if, and, you know, all of that, you know, just to show security. But Spirit is like, no, I got to make sure that this happens so you know that you know. And if you try to go back, you'll think about what happened and you won't go back. That's pretty much what's happening. Are there any other messages that you have for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Only one came out. So we have the Hermit. What did I say? You went within. So basically that's what happened. You went within to make this decision, to go ahead and say, you know what? This is exactly what I need to do. This is what is for me. Okay? This is what is for me. This is what's good for me. This is what is going to help me achieve everything else that I want to achieve too. So let's just say you've wanted to pursue dance and soccer and basketball, football. You wanted to pursue multiple things, but where you are currently, the way that it's set up, you can't pursue anything, or maybe pursue only one thing. But there's so many ways you could do everything else. Okay, so this new opportunity is freeing up some of your time to where you can start incorporating one of those things into your life. So you can do what you need to do, make the money that you need to make, and incorporate something fun into your life that you want to do. Like, this new thing is not taking up your time. It's allowing you to live and enjoy life. And you went within with the Hermit to find out, first off, what it is that you really wanted, what it is that you really needed, and the opportunity start flowing in. You just had to go within to figure out which opportunity to decide to choose. And that's what you did. the Knight of Pentacles. Once again, like I said with you, Capricorn, you took the time out to set the foundation for yourself so that you would know, you know, not to go back to this thing. This is sturdy for me. I've gone through what I've gone through. I've analyzed what I've analyzed, and I know that this is right. I know that the foundation is here to hold this thing up. The Knight of Pentacles is really the slowest moving knight because this knight likes to set up that firm foundation. So no matter what happens, the foundation is set. No matter how the storms come in, you know, the tornadoes and everything come in, the Knight of Pentacles is saying your foundation is set. So no matter what happens, no matter what shifts, the foundation is here. Even if a little piece of whatever is blown off, the foundation is so strong that it won't be a problem for you to rebuild that and continue to grow. So you may start with $500, you may build to $1,000, $2,000, right? The foundation may come and knock $500 off. So yeah, you'll be able to have that $500 back plus $1,000 more, $2,000, and continue to compound whatever it is you have. Like, I see no worries here at all, Capricorn, because you've been patient. You are being patient. You understand what it takes to build this thing because you've gone within and you've allowed Spirit to speak to you. Do we have anything else for Capricorn? Capricorn is set. Capricorn is solid. Capricorn, you're really set. Everything is solid here. And this is my last time. And I said it was my last time. Five of Cups came out. And the Five of Cups to me is not really saying anything negative. And the Ten of Rods is not saying anything negative. And the Temperance isn't saying anything negative. It's saying what I've already said before. And we have the Temperance reiterating exactly what I said earlier. To me, you were just patient enough to come out of where you were to get to where you're going. That's pretty much how I see those cards. You came to an end of something. It didn't work out quite like you wanted it to work out, but at the same time, you're headed to something more, something better, and you're okay with that. With the Five of Cups, really, it's basically just for a time you didn't see the great opportunities that you had because your back was turned to it, or like I said earlier, the blindfolds were on. But once you turn around or once you take the blindfolds off, you see exactly what it is that you want to do. It feels good within your soul. It feels good within yourself. I mean, Capricorn, you're taking deep breaths now. Your hair is not falling out anymore from stress. I mean, like, you're really, really walking into your own. And like I kept hearing, you're set, you're solid, right? So Capricorn, that is all I have for you. If you have any comments, please leave them. If this resonated with you, please like this video. Definitely subscribe to this channel and share this with other Capricorn placements to let them know that they're set and solid as well. And here's proof, you know, looking at these cards, this is proof right here. You're set and you're solid, you know, stay on the path that you're on. You have no worries. All right, well, I will talk to you later. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you, and have a great day.